Whatever your wedding budget is, I want you to add at least $2,000 to that total because there are so many hidden costs that you're not even thinking about when you first determine what your budget is. Welcome to part 3 of my wedding cost breakdown. These are all the hidden costs that I didn't know that I would have to pay for but ended up paying for. For context, our wedding budget was $25,000 and we ended up paying $32,000. Number 1 is alterations. When it comes to alterations, I would say budget at least 20 to 30% of the cost of your dress, just so you have that number as a line item, so if you need it, it's there. And also try to buy a dress that's actually your size. Mine was not, and that's why I had to pay so much in alteration. Number 2 is insurance. This may not apply to everyone, but some venues require you to get insurance for your event. Both of my venues required it. For the ceremony, I had to pay, I think it's $25 for insurance, which is not a lot of money, but it's still something I didn't know I would need to pay. Number 3 is travel fees for your artist. So your hairstylist, your makeup artist, whatever the cost of the service is, I would budget at least $100. Depending on how far your artist is gonna have to travel, they do charge a travel fee, so just make sure you're aware of that. Number 4 is a permit for your event. This is more so if you have a DIY wedding, kind of like I did. I had to bring everything into my venue. So in order to bring in the alcohol, I actually had to get an SOP, which is essentially just a permit to sell or provide alcohol at an event. The SOP costs $50, which again, not much, but it's not something that I knew I would have to pay for. Number 5 is a veil. For some reason, veils are so expensive. It's a little piece of fabric and it costs $400. Of course, you don't have to pay that much. Maybe you want to go to Shein or Etsy or somewhere where you can get it cheap. But cheap is still going to run you $50 to $100 for a veil. I actually rented my veil, so I don't own it, but the worth of my veil is $400. And those are the few of the costs that I wish I knew about before planning my wedding, so I hope this was helpful.